What is up, baseball fans? Chris Jardine here, a.k.a. Snaggle J, community and content developer for Out of the Park Baseball. Back with another episode of our flagship program this week in Perfect Team. It is episode number 54, Monday, December 16th, 2019. We have an action-packed episode of the show here tonight. We are going to be taking a look at some of our new collection mission rewards. We dropped the last 3 team history collections today for the Mets, the Giants, and the Phillies, completing the team history collection program. We're going to take a look at the top rewards for each of those. We're also going to drop our brand new content. Tonight's theme is Faces in New Places. And then after that, we are going to build a roster for Marcus's 1777 cap tournament, which kicks off in just under an hour's time at 10 p.m. Eastern. So after we're done our business, we're gonna build a roster. We're gonna build a roster for that. That's gonna be a lot of fun. And so, as I said, this marks the end of our team history collection missions, which we have released over the last almost 6 months. It was a lot of fun to do them. We were very happy with the results and the feedback that we've seen. We are already well into planning what we're going to be doing with collections and things of that nature for Perfect Team 21, which is stuff that we're going to not talk about right now, but we're going to talk about as we get into January and February and we push closer to the release of Out of the Park 21 and Perfect Team 3.0 or 21 or whatever we're going to call it. So like I said, while it is sad that the team history missions have been completed, I can assure you that they will be back in a bigger, better way in just like 3 months' time. Like, guys, we're like literally like 13 weeks away from release of another game. So I do want to address the Perfect Pedro switch. We decided to make the change earlier today. We felt like, and one thing we're going to be doing going forward is with the monthly tournaments especially, we are going to make sure that they have a we're going to make sure that the monthly tournaments have exceptional rewards. So we made a switch, we made a call, we had a meeting, a little get together earlier today. The decision was made to sub Peak Pedro in there. I will definitely not take the credit for that, but we are, like I said, we're going to build a roster for that tournament after we're done here, and we're gonna try to bring that Perfect Pedro home to Snaggleton Seawolves. It's not gonna happen, but we're going to try our darndest, for sure. Staying hydrated on the H2O chat. All right, so let's jump in without further delay and take a look at the collection mission top rewards that we... Oh, now I'm worried. Okay, there we go. That's at the end. All right, so like I said, we dropped the collection missions for the Mets, the Phillies, and the Giants. You can find them under the main tab and under collections. They're in there now. Let's take a look at the top rewards for each team, kicking it off with the Phillies. And they are topped off by Peak 100 overall perfect Richie Ashburn. 91 contact, 82 gap power, 80 eyes, 66 avoid Ks. He's got some speed as well. 62 speed, 85 stealing, 83 base running, 99 defense in center field as well. I would have to say, for me personally, this is probably the card that I want the most that we released today. Just because I've been using live Mike Trout for so long. And I would really like to, get something like this. A guy who's going to get on base, a guy who can play plus defense in center field, can run a little bit as well. And he can do a little bit of everything. It's a great car. Obviously, he doesn't hit for a whole lot of power. But again, Richie Ashburn, pretty synonymous with the Phillies in the 40s and 50s, and definitely very well deserving being the top reward for the Phillies. Let's move on now to the New York Mets, which are highlighted by peak perfect Dwight Gooden. 128 stuff, 85 movement, 83 control with a fastball, curveball, slider, changeup combination, 99 stamina. Again, when you start thinking about guys who could have headlined the Mets collection, I think Dwight Gooden is probably the best, most synonymous with the franchise that you could have picked. I know there were a couple other options here, but we settled on the Gooden. Again, if you're able to collect all your Mets, so you'll be able, what are his ratings as a reliever? We're going to find out when we get him. He's going in my bullpen. He's going in my bullpen, for sure. And last but not least, we have a double reward for the Giants. First up, we have perfect Gaylord Perry. 84 stuff, 86 movement, 93 control, 58 fastball. He's got sinker, curveball, slider, forkball, screwball. What a wild pitch combination. What a wild combination. Can you release at least one collection for each team? There is a collection for every team in the game now. So I'm not sure what you mean, Spider Gemini. We have released all the teams at this point. These are the three franchises that we were missing. So anyway, a really nice, perfect peak Gaylord Perry card, and we also have a peak Buster Posey in there as well. 93 contact, 75 gap power, 70 power, 63 eye, 54 avoid Ks. Obviously, everything leaning towards the old left-handed pitcher. I get what you're saying. Can you release at least one collection for each from the start next year? Absolutely, guys, I will make this very clear. I will answer this question one time and one time only. I will not answer any questions about content for Perfect Team 21. Absolutely no hints, no guesses, no suggestions or leading statements, for two reasons. One, absolutely nothing is finalized for Perfect Team 21. We won't be talking about that until probably February. The conversations are going on. Things are changing every day. So anything that I would say about content for Perfect Team 21, literally at this point, would be false. Just from the standpoint of nothing is finalized. I guess I could answer it and say, will there be collection missions in Perfect Team 21? Yes, there probably will be. But yeah, in terms of like specifics and what sort of stuff you can expect, I won't be able to answer any of that stuff for a little while yet. Tell you lies. I am. Everything I say is a lie. Max Fire speaks the truth. That is true. All right, so there you go, guys. There are our final batch of team history collection missions. The Phillies, Mets, and Giants, represented by Richie Ashburn, Dwight Gooden, Buster Posey, Gaylord Perry. A fine group of rewards. Again, there's a bunch of rewards beneath that as well. We just cover the top rewards here. Like I said, make sure you go into the game, go under the main tab, check the collection missions. There's all kinds of super duper brand new stuff for you to check out. 27 new missions today. in there for your perusal and your enjoyment. So make sure you jump in there. No, that doesn't have to be a command. I mean, it's a good command, but all good. Oh man, I advanced in the This Week at Perfect Team tournament. Let's go! There is a God! Sir Peanut, I'm coming for you, brother. Was there a Mookie Wilson? I didn't even notice. Nicolino, I'm not gonna lie. There is a Mookie Wilson in there. There is a Mookie Wilson in there. So there you have it, guys. The rest of the team history missions. I'm a big fan of them. We are planning on releasing some missions in January, but they're going to be more pack focused, more kind of different stuff. I would say this will mark the end of like our top tier collection mission reward stuff, but we are hoping to have a mission release in January as well. With some, some more pack-based stuff, some quicker hit stuff, something to keep people going while, to scratch that collection itch for the cold winter time. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about, Dean. Because I do want to address, I did see a few comments today. People were upset that we didn't have any pack missions in this. We had a very quick turnaround from the last set to this set. Because we wanted to get these out before Christmas. So we did this in 3 weeks on top of all the other stuff that we're doing, on top of planning for 21. So, unfortunately, we were only able to get the actual team history missions. And then the hopefully the make good for that is we'll be able to release some pack-based stuff in a few weeks once the calendar turns over. Because like I said, we just didn't have the time to get them in for this one. That's, we wanted to complete, we had committed to completing the team history collections before Christmas, which we've been able to do, so that's good. And then, like I said, we'll try to do a drop of some, not necessarily easier, but some a little more simpler pack-based, maybe some, minor card-based stuff in January. So stay tuned for that. Now let's jump into our new content set. Now, if you guys were fans of Perfect Team 19, this content theme will be familiar to you. This is not new, baby. We are into the recycling of content themes like it's going out of style around here. Faces in new places. Players who went to a new team and made an impact, an everlasting impact on their new franchise. These cards are available now in the Perfect Team universe. You can find them in packs. If you bought packs before the show, it's okay. You still have a chance to pull these cards. Let's jump right in with our first card. 1996, Paul Molitor, who led the American League in hits in his return to Minnesota at the ripe old age of 39 years old. Like I said, he led the AO, 225 hits, 74 contacts, 71 gap power, 26 power overall, 37 I, and 67 avoid Ks. Not much speed and defense from Molitor towards the end of his career. Again, he played his age 39, 40, and 41 seasons in Milwaukee, then eventually went on to become their manager. But like I said, this 1996 season was vintage Molitor, spraying the ball to all fields to a grand total of 225 times. 1996. Paul Molitor is in the game. Let's move on now to 2015 Unsung Heroes, Kendry Morales. Morales hit 290, 362, 485 with 22 home runs, 106 RBIs, 41 doubles, won a Silver Slugger in the American League, and was a 2015 World Series champion with the Kansas City Royals after signing with them as a free agent before the season. 61 contacts, 71 gap power, 63 power overall, 55 I-47 avoid Ks. Again, not an extremely impactful card, but again, a cog in the wheel of a team that was the world champions. Not saying Kendry Morales put them over the hill. The card is missing an S at the end. You got Z-Hawk in here. Somebody get Z-Hawk some points. Holy jeez. How do you... Hold on. I'm going to fix this right now. Let's see. We're gonna before I forget, because I will forget. Good catch, Z-Hawk. Only 20 of us looked at this card. And we all spelled it wrong. There you go. See? Pass that on to the powers that be so we can get that fixed. Normally, I'm OCD like that too, but got so many things. What is that? 10, 5, 4, 5. All right, there we go. We've reported that, so the guys will get that fixed up tomorrow. By the time you guys see it tomorrow, it'll be all filled up. It'll be all filled up. Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah, so it'll be all filled up. Oh, 20 people under the bus? Basically, it's just me. I messed up. But if I say 20 people, you guys don't know who to blame. So there you go. 2015 Kendry Morales, unsung hero, World Series champion, is in the game. Let's move on now to 2004 Moises Alou. Alou's spent a 3-year stretch with the Cubs later in his career. From 2002 to 2004, he slashed 283, 353, and that should be 484. That one's totally on me, chat. That typo, that one's 100% on me. 78 home runs, 258 RBIs, and was a 2004 National League All-Star. Obviously, Moises Alou will better be remembered for the guy in 2003 that pointed at Steve Bartman. When Steve Bartman stole away the Cubs' World Series hopes. Dashed away his World Series hopes. 58 contacts, 60 gap power, 73 power overall, 55 I, and 53 avoid Ks. I always loved Moises Alou. I was a huge Moises Alou fan as a kid growing up, obviously because of the Expos. But again, he really rekindled his career after his stretch in Houston was pretty good. But he went on to the Cubs, was part of those exciting early 2000s Cubs teams. So Moises Alou is in the game. Guys, the giveaway is now open. 2 prizes of 10,000 perfect points apiece up for grabs. Exclamation point ticket in the chat will get you in the draw once and once only. And we will draw it at the end of the reveal. Let's keep on trucking with 1997 Florida Marlins unsung hero, Alex Fernandez. You want a deep cut? Well, ladies and gentlemen, Alex Fernandez is a deep cut. 17-12 that season with a 3.59 ERA, 220 innings pitched, 138 strikeouts, and a 1.187 whip. He absolutely disappeared on them in the playoffs, but was a huge reason why they got there to begin with, as they ended up the 1997 World Series champions. 76 stuff, 44 movement, 65 control, fastball, curveball, slider, change-up combination, 92 stamina, and fields his position pretty well with the 75 75 defense. I looked at the chat and I got absolutely frazzled, which seems to be happening. Ow. Seems to be happening a little more regularly as of late. You guys are always just buzzing in the chat. Where are we? There we are. Yeah, he was hurt, right? Didn't he get hurt towards the end of he got hurt towards the end of the regular season, if I remember correctly. I was a big Fernandez fan because he was part of the early to mid 90s White Sox teams, which I loved so very, very, very much. Was part of that big four-headed monster starting rotation with Wilson Alvarez and Jack McDowell and was it Jaime Navarro back then or no? Why am I forgetting the fourth name? Now that's going to bother me. One moment. Jason Beret was there, 1994. White Sox. Let's see what we can find here. Alvarez, Jason Beret. Yeah, it must have been Jason Beret I was thinking about. Jason Beret must have been who I was thinking about. Yeah, McDowell, Fernandez, Alvarez, Beret. Yep, that sounds right. Anyway, that's kind of where my Alex Fernandez and then they had Charlie Huff in the earlier part as well. And Kirk McCaskill before he was switched over to a reliever. I hit buttons on the keyboard and they move. All right, so there is Fernandez. Let's move on now to 2013 Hardware Heroes Jayson Werth. Infamous for signing that gigantic deal with the Washington Nationals in 2011. His first season, not so good. Had a bit of a bounce back in 2012. And then in 2013, he became the player that the Nationals had paid for. 318, 398, 532 on the slash with 25 home runs, 82 RBIs, 10 stolen bases, and 24 doubles, 73 contact, 52 gap power, 73 power, 62 I, left-handed heavy on the splits, big time, 15 points in power, 8 points in contact, but he is 10 points higher against righties in terms of gap power. Can play an acceptable right field defense as well. A little bit of speed in there too. This is the first Jayson Werth card in the game, if I'm not mistaken. So there you go. If you're a collector of newbies, you can get yourself a 2013 Hardware Heroes Jayson Werth right now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the top shelf, big time player topper of the set. A guy who his arrival with his new team was very heralded as the start of a new era for the franchise. One that yielded multiple World Series championships. One that broke a curse that lasted for 100 years, almost. Not really 100 years, but a very long time. Was it 80 some years? It was a long time. Anyway, not saying that this single player was responsible for the turnaround of this franchise, but he played an absolutely massive, massive role in the turnaround of the Boston Red Sox. And that would be their left fielder, peak Manny Ramirez. Ramirez joined the Red Sox in 2001 and was there until he was traded to the Dodgers in 2008. He had 312, 411, 588 on the slash with 274 home runs, 868 RBIs, was a 2004 and 2007 World Series champion, and won the World Series MVP in 2004. 90 contacts, 76 gap power, 82 power overall, 73 I, 24 avoid Ks. And pretty much like Manny, you're not going to get much speed. And, I mean, Manny's going to be Manny in the outfield. Use him wisely at your own discretion in the outfield. Manny was always such an exciting player. He marched to the beat of his own drum. You know, he'd make those out of nowhere weird sliding catches, and then next game he'd make 3 errors in left field. He was something else. Manny Ramirez, again, a humongously key part of the early 2000 Red Sox, along with Big Papi and a host of others who brought the 04 and 07 championships to Boston. So only fitting that we have peak Manny Ramirez rolling in there as the left fielder. So there you have it, folks. Our brand new content set, Faces in New Places. 95 peak Manny Ramirez, 81 2013 Jayson Werth, 1997 76 overall Alex Fernandez, 2004 70 overall Moises Alou, 2015 67 overall Kendry Morales, and 1996 64 overall Paul Molitor. Guys, we're going to close the giveaway in about 20 seconds. Exclamation point ticket in the chat before it's too late to get your hands on 10,000 perfect points. Make sure you get it in there quickly. We don't want to be missing out. You don't want to be too late. That 10,000 perfect points could be the pack you need to turn your franchise around. By the way, guys, without saying anything specific, you guys might want to stay close to Twitter or Discord or the forums on Thursday. Probably in like the afternoon. I don't think I said anything I wasn't supposed to say. I'm just saying Thursday you might want to be close to the computer. All right, guys, we're going to close the giveaway. The giveaway is closed. The giveaway is closed. Good luck to everybody up in the giveaway. I do stream Thursday nights. That is correct. Remember, guys, if you get drawn as a winner, whisper right here on Twitch with your username and your team name, or hit me up in the Discord. Congratulations to our 2 winners. Ocho, and Lobat. Ocho, and Lobat. Congratulations, you guys have won yourself 10,000 perfect points apiece. Hit me up again in the whispers, or hit me up in the old Discord if you can. I'll get you those perfect points lickety split after the stream is over. Thank you guys so much for participating, as you guys usually do. We appreciate you guys each and every Monday right here at twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. By the way, guys, don't forget, make sure you guys are checking out the Team of the Decade voting, bit.ly/PTOTD, all caps on the after the slash. Voting closes on Wednesday. There are several too close to call races still. I think a couple in the infield, second base, maybe third base. There might be the outfield is pretty close as well. Yeah, make sure you guys get in on the voting. The link is in the chat. bit.ly/PTOTD. Make sure you guys are here a week from tonight, next Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, when we reveal the perfect team of the decade. It's going to be a lot of fun. It will be my last show of 2019, and I could think of no better way to go out my last show of 2019, my last show of the decade, than by revealing the perfect team of the decade voted on by you guys, the fans. And then on December 30th, Rich will be here in my place, dropping a brand new set of content called Kevin Kennedy's Favorites. I don't know if you guys knew it or not, but we have a new podcast. The Kevin Kennedy Show is available now. Every week, Rich sits down with former Major League Baseball manager and current Major League Baseball broadcaster Kevin Kennedy, talking about all things baseball. It is absolutely fantastic. If you head over to our Twitter, twitter.com/OOTP Baseball, you can find the show. It goes out on Thursdays. We always tweet out all of the brand new episodes. It is an amazing show. Kevin is super knowledgeable about baseball. He is awesome. I love listening to him and Rich go back and forth on Thursday nights. Thursday afternoons. It's fantastic. And like I said, on December 30th, 2 weeks from tonight, Rich is going to reveal a 6-pack of cards that are some of Kevin Kennedy's favorite players. I've seen the set. It's amazing. You definitely don't want to miss that. Definitely don't want to miss that set. And then we'll be into January. And like I said, we posted the full schedule of content over on our Twitter last week. Lots of good stuff coming in January. We got 4 brand new sets of content coming in January as well. We've got another Marcus crafted set on the 6th. On the 13th, we will have our final set of community requested cards. This time it's going to be a little twist, guys. This time community request is going to be a little bit of a twist. You know what I'm going to tell you guys right now? What it's going to be. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pick 12 community requested content cards, and we're going to pit them head-to-head, 1v1. Community voting. Whoever wins gets to be part of the last community requested content set. So look for that early in the new year as well. On January 20th, we will have the Generations Collection, and on January 27th, our final content of 2000, or PT 2.0, 20. Our final content will be our Hall of Fame special, Call to the Hall 2020. It is going to be amazing. I'm getting my suit dry cleaned. We're going to see how many people we can get on the stream. Last year, we had Rich and Paul Sporer were here. We'll see if we could outdo ourselves this year for that. But yeah, lots of fun. So now let's take a look, guys. What I promised you guys that we would do is I am going to build my roster for the 1777 challenge. We're going to wait for this sim to go through. This is the This Week in Perfect Team challenge. We'll take a look at the tournament coverage and the tree to see who's all still around. Pablo Sanchez and the Lizards, 1-1 over here. The Gotchas moving on to the quarterfinals, taking out the Xenomorphs in 2. Liver taking out the Bears, 2 straight. I'm down here against the old Lima Ligers. Skep, and the Eagles 1-1. The Rivermen bouncing the Raccoons 2-0. The Browns bouncing the Trash Boys 2-0. And the Sevens and the Highs 1-1. Wear a Mets cummerbund? No. To Jeter's Hall of Fame induction? That'd be dicey. So we're going to wait for this sim to go through. We'll see if we get bounced or if we move on to the next round to face the Liver. My uncle's Liver. Very creative team name. I love it. Yeah, usually I get bounced in the first round too, so I'm quite happy to see the old Sea Wolves moving on. Yeah, Skep's facing the Eagles down here. He's got a tough test. Let's go to the tournament coverage and see what he's looking at for a pitching matchup. He has Chris Sale, live series Chris Sale, going up against peak Pedro Martinez. Best of luck, Skep. Godspeed, my friend. Godspeed. That's a tough pitching matchup. Whew. I've got Lefty Gomez, 84 gold Lefty Gomez, going up against live series Charlie Morton. I'm hoping to pull through. I lost the first game, 13-3. Had a 6-2 win. Game number 2 as Bob Welch locks it down with 6 shutout innings from solid Bob Welch. Gotta love that. Gotta love Bob Welch. Bob Welch in the cut, chat.
Let's see if we're done with this. Then we'll switch on over to the 1777 league and put a because we've only got 24 minutes. Can I still put a roster together? Probably not, eh? It's probably too late because it's full. I never thought of that. Hey, we're moving on. Woo! I never thought that I can't put a roster together if that tournament's full, right? Or can we? Yes, because it hasn't started populating yet. Check Skep. See how Skep made out? Let's Skep with a horn if he moves on. Hey, Skep pulls it out. Woo, baby. Holy moly, ladies and gentlemen, Skep overcomes the monumental odds with a 7-4 win against Perfect Pedro. Oh, Perfect Pedro. I mean, he pitched pretty good. Quality start. Chris Sale kept him in it. Bullpen imploded. See, man? Bullpen imploded. So let's see. We got to go to the quarters. This is the furthest I've made it into this week in Perfect Team Challenge, folks. We've got Bobby Shantz against Severino in the first game. Lefty Grove coming back. How many lefties do I have on my team? And then we'll have No Class Steve Blass. We might have to look at our old pitching staff. Who's ready to go? Bobby Shantz in the first game, baby. Woo! No chance, Bobby Shantz, baby. Let's go. First place this week is a 96 special edition Darrell Evans. We'll check back in on that one later. Let's go to the Heinz Zone Super Cup, folks. This thing kicks off in 21 minutes time. If you are one of the 128 teams in this bad boy, up for grabs is a Perfect Pedro Martinez peak 100 overall. Brett Saberhagen is second place. The third place and fourth place teams will get a Jimmy Williams. All diamonds across the board. I have no idea what I want to do with my roster. No, I don't want to do this. I have way too much stuff. 1777 is just a weird enough number that I'm like, what? Can I mass deactivate all of these guys? Moving more than 5 players. Oh, great. Thank you. Like, I don't really know what kind of strategy I want to use. Like, usually, like, I try to go, like, I don't know if I want to go, like, it's best of 7, right? So you almost kind of got to go starter? You kind of got to go starter, you think? Oh, my 1750 roster is terrible. Like, do I want to go, like, Breachin, Johnson, Vida, Halladay? And then just roll a 4-man? Like, is that the play? No, I want to build my roster from scratch. So I can, because it's a best of 7 tournament, right? It is best of 7, right? All across the board. Series are best of 7. So you need 4 starters for sure. Yeah, I know 4-man is rough, so you might need but my 5th guy might be a throwaway. I might throw a 5th guy throwaway in there, like just a nobody. And see, you know, like just like, because again, I'm already, so like, I mean, I could just throw a no one in there later. 7 across the board, eh? Yeah, live McKay's not a bad idea. Bullpen wise, gotta have Wilsey in there. I gotta have Wilsey for sure. Oh, sugar cane. I gotta have Wilsey in there. Wilsey's a must. I don't know if I want, like, do I just want to go like BS bullpen? Yeah, 1977 levels. That's the other thing you got to consider, right? We're playing, it's 1977 settings. So if I go 4 starters and then I have Wilsey in the bullpen,
with his 41 stamina, that might do the job. That might do the job. Behind the plate, I kind of want to go Thurman Munson. Munson or Ewing? We're going to go Munson or Ewing behind the plate. Munson saves me 2 points, but with Ewing, I get better defense and better speed. Smokey and a scrub? Yeah, I could do that. Smokey gets on base. Smokey gets on base. I don't think I have a Lavalier. Actually. I actually don't think I have a Lavalier. He's like a 70. What is he? What's his overall? He's in gold, isn't he? Yeah, I don't think I have a Lavalier. 69. Yeah, no, I don't have one. Okay, well let's see what positions we absolutely. First base, you can go with literally anybody. Is he worth buying? He's probably a fortune. Probably a fortune. Everyone probably charges through the nose for him. Oh, he's 400 points? What's so good about him? Oh. 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 Oh, okay. Oh, that I can do. That I don't mind. Yeah, I know. That's not bad. That card is worth 400 points easily. I agree. First base, we'll be able to go anyone. Second base, it's kind of dicey. I mean, there's some good options. I could go with Marcus Giles if I really wanted to go lights out. I don't mind the 82 Alomar or the 89 Alomar. But they're going to have options there too. Shortstop, I feel like I got to go Rizzuto. I feel like I love the defense. I love the defense that I get with Phil Rizzuto. Which is why I literally put Phil Rizzuto in every tournament I have. He can handle the bat a little bit. He doesn't strike out a whole lot, but the defense is absolutely insane. I love having Rizzuto in there. And then I'm gonna want Oscar out there. Probably Silver Gwyn. Ohtani? Is anybody using anybody using Shohei in tournaments? You don't think he's worth the 82? He doesn't hit? Yeah, that's a problem. I got to assume I have a McKay. McKay's default starter. I don't know if I have a McKay. I should. How do I not have a Brendan McKay? Probably because I don't play Perfect Team. 518,000 points? Oh, that's the future Legend McKay, or are you guys talking the live? You guys are talking live, right? Live is better? Okay. You got it. Where's he at? Oh, he's active. Good.
Oh yeah, where's Keeler? Where's Willie? There he is. Willie's going to be getting expensive, though. See, that's the thing. I'm going to put him in there, but I don't think I'm going to be able to afford him. Left field. Rusty Greer, baby. I love this Rusty Greer, by the way. I know he can't play defense very well, but that's a great card. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna fill it with 40s later. So we need first, second, and third, and we only have we're gonna have to cut Keeler probably. Would be my guess. We may have to go cheap at second base. I don't really want to go cheap at first. Could use Bags. 73 rows or Ichiros. Ichiros I have. Or should have. Where's all my Ichiros at? No, must not have any Ichiros. I have live Ichiro. I probably sold him when he was when his price was high. Mayo. Let's go all teams. Let's look at first base. I could use. Is this All-Star Rafael Palmeiro any good? Still pricey though. You guys are saying second base. Eddie Mayo. Is he Eddie Money? The defense. Yes. All right. We need to put a little bit of hustle on it. Not too much. Where is he? 2 tickets to Paradise. Lemke in the basement. Lemke's always a good option. Third base. Who do I like at third usually? I like this Bando. What? He's a 75, but he can't play much defense, but he hits like a boss. 10 minutes to start? Okay. Oh, I have a Chuck Dressing? Kelly Gruber! Ooh, a little bit of home run power too. Okay, I like the idea of a defensive team. So let's see where we're at. We are at 15 players. We only have 6 pitchers, so we need another 6 pitchers, 5 or 6 pitchers. We need a backup catcher. We'll just throw somebody in there right now. Catcher. Deactivate Yasmani. Yes, I know. My roster didn't pass the sanity check. Who do we got down there? Bobby Wilson. Sure. Okay, so that gives us 16. We need a first baseman still. We're running out of points, too. We might have to swap out an outfielder. Catcher, first base. Let's see what we got. Steve Garvey. It's got to be Garvey, right? We got to go 68 Garvey. I had a Francona once upon a time, but I probably sold him when his... Oh, I have a Francona right here. Yep, 61 Francona. That works. All right, so that gives us Lavalier, Francona, Mayo, Bando, Dressen, Rizzuto,
Greer, Charleston, Gwynn, and Keeler as a lineup. We have 74 points to play with, so we'd have to fill out the roster pretty much with 40s. Let's say I only want to see. Let me see. No. All positions. Let's just start going down and going. Can I do this from the roster screen? Oh, I can do this from here, can't I? There we go. Back up where? Back up where? Oh, Yadiel Rivera? Probably got 1,000 of him. Oh, that's not bad. I like that. Good call. So we need 7 players. All right. So that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See if there's anyone good in the closers. Throw the Quizmaster in there. Not that Quizmaster, though. All right. So we managed to build a horrible bullpen of 40s. So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 51 points left. I'm going to submit my team now just to be safe. Oh, too few start. Yeah, I know. I got to do that still. Let's do this. Pitching staff, actions, SKI for staff. I just want to do this because I don't want to miss out on if I happen to mess up. I'd rather get my roster in. The Quizmaster, man. Quisenberry. Who need the cheap outfielder? See, do you know what outfield position he plays by any chance? Could have Terrence Gore for the Wheels. Johnny Davis. What does he do? He play some defense or what? Ooh, he's got the Wheels too. All right, we don't need Terrence Gore then. Terrence Gore deactivate. Okay. We only need one more player. Probably an outfielder. We've got some points to spend, right? Still have 51 points. I don't have bronze Gwyn. I have silver Gwyn, though. 77. So at this point, we can throw a 91 in there. Okay, let's do this. Let's go. Must hurry. Ah! Should have started this sooner. Stamina. Damn.
One's point for freedom. Thank you for the tip. Okay. Why didn't we get Johnny Davis on? All right. We good? We get it in time? Pitching staff, we're going to go with 4 guys. We're going to go 4-man. Wilcie Moore is going to be like our middle reliever. Nope. Use less often. Use less often. Use less often. Use more often. Okay, so let's do that. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we could do John Franco middle relief as well. Specialist, but we want to use no, that's not right. None. Yes. Franco will use more often as well. And the specialist tag. Stamina should boost. Well, stamina should be okay though. 1 minute 45 seconds left. Okay, we're gonna back out of this then. And we're gonna leave that as is. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out though. We'll wait for that to load. We'll get into that. Am I eliminated? I'm not eliminated from the This Week in Perfect Team one yet. Ooh, we're 1-1. Chat, I need this win, chat. I need this win. Bob Welch for me. Ismael Valdez. Ooh. I mean, we got to trust Bob Welch, right? Through 6 shutout innings in the first game. How's our pitching staff looking otherwise? We got anybody ready to rock and roll? Not really. We could go Gomez on short rest. I have not yet won a single tournament reward. I have yet to win a single pack, a single perfect point, a single card. I have not won a single perfect or tournament reward yet. Not a single one. No, I don't have time for 8-mans. You guys underestimate the amount of time I actually have to play this game. The only tournaments I enter are weekly tournaments. Or the odd daily one that, or the odd daily one. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for hanging around. I'll keep you guys apprised of how I make out in the 1777 Marcus's Challenge. We built the roster for that. It's a lot of fun. I can't wait. The tournament kicks off in about an hour's time. Guys, thank you so much for swinging by the stream tonight. I appreciate it so very, very, very much as we have the streamception. Remember, guys, we did drop some brand new content tonight. Find them in packs now. Faces in new places. And we have the brand new collection. Oh, where are they? Well, let's go here. 1, 2, 3. Ashburn, Gooden, Perry, Posey, the brand new rewards for collections as well. Guys, as always, I have been Chris Jardine, a.k.a. Snaggle J, Community Manager. No, that's not my title anymore. As always, guys, I've been Chris Jardine, a.k.a. Snaggle J, Community and Content Developer for Out of the Park Baseball. Thank you guys so much for coming by each and every Monday night. I appreciate it. All you guys hanging around. Good luck to everybody in well, I can answer that. The tournament, how long the tournament takes to set up depends on how many teams are in it. So the 128 teams, they have an hour lead time because the file creation takes about 35 minutes.
And then we have a little bit of buffer time in case the server has a few hiccups along the way. So the reason why the lead time for 128 tournament teams is an hour is because it takes that long to make the files and stuff. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Get your voting in the Perfect Team of the Decade poll at bit.ly/PTOTD19. And I will see you guys here fresh, brand new, next Monday for another episode of our flagship program, This Week in Perfect Team. Until next time, keep swinging for the fences.